Welcome to Dr. Mary Travel Best's 5 Steps to Solo Travel, a special episode for women like you who need a little extra support traveling the world, one woman at a time. I've been traveling solo since 1972. Please share this podcast with your parents, loved ones, and future travelers so you make their trips the very best, like Travel Best. In this episode, the FAQ is, should I join a frequent flyer program tied in with my airline? Today's destination is Denali National Park, Alaska. Today's mistake, carrying a paper bag down the departure hallway and spilling the Starbucks coffee. And now travel advice, Jetlag tips. The FAQ, Betsy asks, how should I join a frequent flyer program tied in with my airline? And now the answer. What do you think? Should Betsy join that program? I'll say it depends on the cost and if she will get any value back from this. I have been a member of American Airlines since 1982, and in the early days, there were some good perks. Later, United had some very good loyalty programs that I liked. Today, you may need to pay a fee for that basic credit card, somewhere around $75 annually. So if that seems reasonable, you may invest in it. Alaska Airlines is affiliated with Bank of America. They offer a companion ticket, but you still need to pay $99 plus the taxes and fees. And they have set the bar a little bit higher because you need to spend a certain amount of money within the first few months of owning the card. So in essence, you are working for the card. And B of A gets to keep your data and spending information along with your travel preferences. It may take 6 months to get your credentials. Then you can book a ticket with a companion. Do you want to wait those months? When you purchase your tickets, you can only buy them 300 days in advance, and the pricing is not always the best available. So consider all of those factors. If you travel with a friend, you may invest in a companion fare program at Southwest Airlines. You pay the same annual fee, have to invest the money, but you get to have a companion join you on every trip if you wish. Some travelers love this program. I'll give you more info on travel credit cards in the future. And in my book series, The 5 Steps to Solo Travel, a woman's guide to travel in her prime. And now, today's destination. It's Denali National Park, Alaska, formerly Mt McKinley. The park was built in the 1920s and 30s. If you're going to the park, consider the summer solstice and hike at midnight. You can sit outside at 2 a.m. and it's still not dark. I have been here twice on the Denali tour bus. Inside the park, they use basic school buses for your choice of tour length. It's my recommendation that you take the longest tour so you can see as much of the park as possible on the bus, and it stops multiple times for rest and photo breaks. You will see some private vehicles. Those belong to the park rangers or wildlife biologists who have a permit in the windshield that allows them in. The campground is at mile 29 in the road, and that's as far as you can drive to the Savage River. With reservations, you can drive your cars into camp. You need to stay at least 3 nights, and you can only drive in on the first day and out on the last day. I did see some RVs and campers, but mostly park buses. It can be dusty out there in the summertime. If you're lucky, you join the 30% club, which means that you got to see the peak of Denali Mountain due to a lot of weather and clouds. Only 30% of the people who come here from around the world have a chance to see it. Look for the apex, the brightest light you see. 2 large mountains with a V shape. Where they meet is Denali. Stable Mountain, it looks like a bite was taken out of the top, is a lighter color. I saw it on both of my trips here. Glaciers are large carved valleys. It's a sub-Arctic desert in Alaska with an average 30 inches of precipitation, like Tucson, Arizona. There's lots of rain at certain times of the year. and unpredictable rivers form. If you go there, we want to protect the tundra. The polychrome glacier has multiple colors, volcanic rocks in colors of reds, oranges, grays, and blacks. Flowers here in the summer are in full bloom, and everything is very green. And then we've got dogs. The Iditarod dogs live here. You can walk around the kennels and check out those dogs that run in that race, and you can even visit a small museum that keeps some of the memorabilia here. How to handle the bears. Wildlife is wild. Don't approach animals. Stay at least 25 meters away or 2 bus lengths. Human voices will keep animals away most of the time. Talk to others, make noise. With grizzly bears, stay a lot further, at least 300 yards or meters away. 3 football fields. If you do see a bear, if it does not know you're there, stay quiet and walk away. If they see you, they may stand up on their hind legs for good vantage. Talk to the bear in a nice, calm, loud manner. Hey bear, I'm human. So keep your backpack and make yourselves look big as a group. Slowly back off and walk away in a different direction. Do not run from a grizzly bear. Stand your ground, as they can run 35 miles an hour. We can't outrun them. Don't trigger the response. Stand your ground, don't run. The last step is to play dead. Roll into a ball in case you think the bear would touch you. Bear spray, upwind, tuck away in the middle of your backpack. Most dangerous is the moose, who are 3 to 4 times larger than bears and unpredictable. If they are upset, run away in a zigzag way. They are large and gangly. Mother moose, who have calves, are very protective of their young ones. Be safe and keep the animals safe. Tell a park ranger if you have an encounter. Wildlife protocol tools can help you out. Today's mistake: I was a sandy mess. I've been buried at the beach by my friends, but what a sandy mess that was. If your friends plan to bury you at the beach, be sure you wrap your body in a towel or something that will protect you from the sand. After getting out of the ocean, that's after I was buried and unburied, I still had sand over all my body, especially in my ear and hair. So don't do this. Today's travel advice: jet lag tips. Get on the schedule of where you are going a couple of days early. Do you need a way to limit your jet lag? How about an app? Here are some suggestions. Time Shifter. Time Shifter is an app that helps resynchronize your circadian clock with your new time zone through a unique sleep, light, and caffeine schedule. And then there's Jetlag Rooster, Sleep Cycle, Uplift, Skip Lagged, Flight Jet Lag, Stop Jet Lag, Jet Lag Fix, and Jet Lag Cure. I want to bring meaning to your travels, so send a question or travel tip to info@drmarytravelbest.com. We can connect on my Facebook page, group, website, or Instagram. You can subscribe to YouTube, Twitter, or other social channels. Find 5 Steps to Solo Travel book series on Amazon. The show notes have more details for you to connect. This is Dr. Travel Best. I'm releasing 5 Steps to Solo Travel Part A audiobook on Amazon soon.